Hi, happy. It's Brittany, and I'm God's head cheerleader. So patient with me. I am so grateful. I am like running around with my darn head chopped off. So I've got so many readings, and I'm like, oh my God, my heart. Anyways, so thank you for allowing me to enter your energy. I am Brittany, and I'm God's head cheerleader. So you chose 406, and I picked your number out of the angel number book. Let me turn on my light. Oh, see how that little sparkle? Look at them angels looking at you, girl. So the angel number book, and I don't know your number. I haven't seen the number, so I always go in raw. I don't edit my videos. You kind of just take me as I am. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer or a therapist or any of those things. I'm not telling you what to do. I just kind of read the cards in a different kind of way. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's say a quick prayer, and then we will jump into it, okay? Dear spirits of the highest white light, thank you so much for coming and shining a pillar of the cosmic sacred fire flame, mastery unlimited in all directions, timelines, time frames, as well as loop back around into Mother Earth. Archangel Michael, I call upon you to cut any energies, entities, or nouns that no longer serve our personal growth. I think I said that. Maybe we needed to say that again. Archangel Metatron, I call upon you to give me clear and precise messages for what Happy needs to hear, not what she wants to hear. May you always keep us feeling safe, loved, and protected. Amen. So I'm a firm believer that spirit is like a best friend. So when you're talking to your best friend, you got to have a sense of humor, right? So I'm like, hey, I think I already said that, but that means we need to rip around and do it again. All right, 406. Be humble. Sit back and learn. Being humble and teachable is what your angels encourage you to embrace at this time. There are many situations and contexts in which you are best to sit back, learn, and grow. Reflect on what is happening around you today and can teach you useful lessons for tomorrow. Yeah, that's a breather. That's a breather. All right. So being humble, to sit back and learn. Sitting, backing, and learning. Spirit, be humble. What does that mean? To be humble. It's just understanding everybody comes to you at their own level. And there'll be people on the higher levels and lower levels of just reality and growth and spiritual journey and figuring out who they are. Like some people have come further, so they're saying, maybe sit back and sit with the wise and listen, Maybe just take that time it's like sitting with your grandpa and him telling you stories, but you never listened. What do we need to know in this deck about staying humble, Spirit? Staying humble. Staying humble. Dustpan of life and sweep up the bullshit. So if you're getting frustrated, this is one man's opinion now. I'm just reading what I'm feeling. So if you're frustrated with the people, places, and things around you, that's like why I call upon the archangels to cut that out in my prayer. So like if you're frustrated and there's just like, so then you just internally are just like, well, they're saying to stay humble so you can sit still and just almost like you be able to respond to your surroundings instead of like react to your surroundings. And to not react and to respond is the best way that you can put your boundaries up and sweep everything else up. Like don't sweep it underneath the rug. Bottom of the deck, you have animal intuition. Maybe you've got animals that are around you, guiding you. Your angels are encouraging you. So they're being humble and teachable is what your angels encourage you to embrace at this time. There are many situations and contents in which it is best to sit back, learn, and grow. Reflect on what is happening around you today and can teach you useful lessons for tomorrow. the crystals, and Mother Akasha calling upon your angels, grounding yourself. Like Mother Akasha, she's, you know, she's just mothering. You know, if you feel like you need to be humbled, then call upon your angels. It doesn't make you weak. And you, maybe your ancestors are coming in as animals. So as you're like basically tired of your own shit, like probably you're tired, you know, it's like, oh my God, I'm getting like a realization here. It's just like, just stop and smell the roses and just take a breath and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just worry about where you are on your growth. And then if you listen with your ears, you will hear more things. It's like signs and synchronicities from your spirit team. Your angels are guiding you and they're giving you signs. That's why maybe I popped off in the beginning of the video. I was like, they're my best friend. You know, so look out for the signs that are around you that are like you as your higher self, like the person that you know you are inside, your internal self. Like that's that funny spirit that knows, like your gut instinct. It's like, this is where you need to ground yourself so you can see that the angel messages are all around you, and they could come in signs that you don't see. People say this all the time. It could be on a billboard or a feather. It's like you're thinking about something and you see numbers. Or, you know, I always talk about how if somebody answering their phone while you're walking by and it's an answer to a prayer that you had, that's literally confirmation. So don't sweep those confirmations. Don't sweep those confirmations from your spirit team to guide you in. Don't sweep it underneath the rug, basically. And just remember, you got to say yes to life, because life says yes to you. And it's all about the positive thoughts. So when you have positive thoughts, then more positive things come to you. And what's the gig? The gig to be positive is to stay humble, to sit back and learn and watch and observe. And it's all about the new episode, because you've got the next level coming in, or your angels wouldn't be telling you this. Like you're leveling up to another section of finding out who you are. So as you're saying yes to life, because you're finally in this positive thought that, yeah, my life is turning around, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. You are getting signs everywhere stating that you are right where you're supposed to be. Nothing is going to pass you by as you are moving forward in this state. So just stay humble, stay grounded, and learn from those around you, because you're open, like completely absorbing everything around you. You're gonna learn at a hell of I can't even speak. A hell of a fat. You're like it's like hauling ass to grow, you know. Like, anyways. So this growing up thing is not easy. This learning who we are and finding out boundaries is not easy, but it does become easy with positive thoughts. Because if you are thinking, like, the universe doesn't know any different. The universe only knows what you think. So if you're thinking like bad things about yourself, or, you know, negative situations, or, you know, speaking down on things, like, this is where your universal area, your life is going to create more of that stuff. So if you are in the positive thought, like, you know, taking everything and sweeping, like, just sweep up the bullshit that's inside your brain, you can basically start seeing that the positive thoughts of, like, not giving a shit anymore is going to make more positive thoughts come into your reality. So this was falling out. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And that's where it's okay to start over every single day. Like, if you fuck up and you're like, dang it, like, I was doing so good. Well, okay, guess what? Now you know, and you're ready to go. You're like, okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to freaking kick ass and do it another way. In the bottom of the deck, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. It's what we were just saying, like, you're coming around because you say less, and that's why we have the next episode, and underneath that is your heartfelt. You feel it to be good. So I honestly say, what am I supposed to say to, like, your spirit team? Well, you basically say, I don't understand your messages. If you feel like you're getting signs, but you don't really comprehend what they're for, just basically ask them. Say, hey, I don't understand your messages. Can you change them to where I know that it's you? Or give me a sign that is confirmation. So this is confirmation. It's Right now is confirmation. So you are getting validated for who you are and where you're going. So get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So stay strong in this next level and just be at peace with you. So as you are at peace with you, what is the self-care during this being humble? What about this being humble? What has her higher self got? What do we got here? What about this positive thought? What about this positive thought? Bottom of the deck. Rediscover yourself. Yeah, as you're sitting back and learning, and it says to grow. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others versions of you? So treat yourself to bigger and better endeavors. What do we got flying out? Plan your career. Speak up. Plan your career. Speak up. Self-exploration and give less fucks. No shit. You know what? Sweeping up the damn bullshit, right? So planning your career and speaking up for who you are, this is where your boundaries are coming in. This is where you have to understand that you just have to be nice and realize that people only they can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. So if they're in their blame, shame, guilt, or fear, or of feeling all this past, then you're just mirroring. You don't want to mirror what they're doing because they can only go as far. So you have to be if you're on the next level of becoming the best version of yourself, you have to make sure that you just have to be kind to them as they're on their own journey. But it's funny because it's like as you explore yourself, you're going to realize that giving less fucks is so much lighter. It's so much easier. Then, the less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. Right? So speak up. So what are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So we got happy 2 times here. And it's peel off the false persona and get to know yourself and find the truth as you are exploring who you are. And create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. And maybe the career right now is just learning who you are and exploring in this brand new world, right? Because this new episode is going to be nothing. It's going to be bigger than your wildest dreams, and that's the way you got to walk around talking and be like, "Nope, I'm a goddess. I'm beautiful. Nope, no one's going to step on me and do that." But if somebody is, you can just say politely. It's like the old debutante. Like an elegance. That humble elegance of being just, "Oh, right, well, thank you so much, and I appreciate your opinion, but it's time for me to go now," and be gone. Just walk away, right? Give less fucks. What's flying out, universe? What has your inner voice been asking you? Listen and act. So that's funny that's coming out flying on speak up. So speak up to yourself and say, what do I need? Because this is where you're exploring who you are. And this is where you're cleaning up anything that no longer serves you. Just sweep up the dustpan of life, and you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Bottom of the deck. You can do what you need to do so that everything will come to you in divine timing. All of this lessons, all of these growths, all of these things that you're learning right now is only getting you to the next level. And what is her shine now that she's aware of her next episode? What's this excitement? What's the shine down? Show me for happy. Oh my God, happy. Okay, so the happier you will be when you give less fucks and speak up so that you can be happy. And I just was like, we have 2 happies here, but I forgot, girl, you got your happy too, right? Oh my God, I love it. How cute. What about this shine on this happy day? What's the shine on this happy day? Show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. What is the shine about today? You sexy goddess. What's the shine today? You are got the lovely. And look at the crystal on her neck. It's the same color as the freaking paper, this card. I don't think you can see that very well, the pinkness, but it's so cute. The card is pink. Girl, I want to see that. There's a meditation. Her name is Kim Velez, and it's a goddess meditation. lay in the bath and watch that shit, because you would come out so powerful. Because you lay in and watch that shit, yeah, bottom of the deck, you are pure magic. So rock that shit and know that you just come from the sweet elegance of the universe and the source, and like, and you know, and you think about the way that the universe treats you so kindly, and that's how you're supposed to treat everybody. It's like, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'm sure that you want to just love on these people around you. And what is the universe love message today during this happy time? What about this happy time during this pure magic? What about this pure magic? Embrace it. No shit. Find peace with the current state of being. Embrace it. I'm asking about this pure magic. Boonya. These are your spirit's love messages to you. There was another one that flipped out. Where is it? Wait a minute. There she is. Balance. Yeah, juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. So making sure that you are staying in your power of boundaries, because if you're getting overwhelmed or you're getting overly stimulated, because, you know, as you're learning how to be in this next stage or chapter or episode, you've definitely got to take the time to make sure that you're balancing out your life. And remember, it's a new opportunity, as the plan in your career was here. So there's a new opportunity on the horizon. You just got to shine from, you just need to sparkle from the inside out, know that you're magic, and see that you can get it written down. You can get it accomplished, because you say yes to life and life says yes to you. Because hell yeah, right? Because you're positive thinking and you're going to manifest. That's manifestation. It's the what you feel you make real. So insights gained from experience, job, or partner. So the new opportunity is definitely coming in hell of a lot faster than probably you anticipated. I feel like there's one more. What does the fairies have to say? Will the fairies shut this down? What's the fairy message? Motivation. Motivation, recreation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. That's that new opportunity, girl. Look at that childlike innocence. Look at where she was so pure and had nobody telling her what she was supposed to feel, think, do. This is just her and her own little self that knows that she is the magic. She's the magic in what you can bring to the table. Get motivated, girl. What's the bottom of the deck? Divination. Embrace, no shit. There's synchronicities right here when they always repeat the words. Embrace the power of divination, which is extremely strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with no shit, crystal clear clarity. Damn, dude, it looks like you. If you had to cut all your hair off. Shit. Look at that. Wow. She's in like Flynn. That's badass. Badass. This is awesome. All right, my friend. Archangel Michael, what's the guidance during this time of being humble on her badass journey? Yeah. What about this badass journey? Let it go. A couple of times there's a let it go in here. The situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever the energetic connections to the past so you can fucking embrace the future again. Boom, shaka, laka, shaka. Where is that card? Here it is. Okay, so you can find peace with your current state of being. Let it go. That's number 18. 18 is a 9, and 9 is the end of a cycle. That is the end, and that is why you have the new episode. So embrace where this is coming in, because you've got embrace. The last card of the deck is embrace, and on this in divination, the first word out is embrace. So look at you cutting out the ties that bind, and that's why I call upon Archangel Michael to cut the energies, entities, or nouns that no longer serve our personal growth. So as you call upon him, he is literally saying the situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So that is pretty freaking kick-ass. And what is the bottom of the deck? Welcome abundance into your life. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. Look, 10 is the new. That's the bottom of the deck. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that the source will heal your financial changes. And as it was talking about career too. So what does Happy need to say during this time? What does she need to say to herself as she is walking through this new chapter? Being humble as pie. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I am happy with who I am. And you are a survivor. Holy shit, dude, I'm getting the chills like everywhere up my back. I gotta like shake off my... Dude, round of applause. This is freaking awesome. A little bit of just redirection, seeing where you're going next, and then boom, everything is coming in. I am so chilled up. This is badass. Okay, my friend. Well, anyways, go check out my channel. You never know who's going to be over there, what messages as well. And then we will see you on the flip side. Make sure you subscribe and like. Maybe share me around. I don't know. See if anybody else might need my messages. And again, thank you so much for your patience. We will see you on the flip side. Bye.